I've seen that.
How y'all,
heard
how
of
y'all,
that, yeah.
but yeah,
Or
how
did I
y'all
watch
feel
that?
about the chip? But y'all would getting the chip, downloading memories.
No, I was like against it, and then when you said the downloading memory, I was like,
That's what got everybody out there.
Yeah,
But I
'cause
was
I'm
like,
like, there's
no,
some
wait,
stuff in my
hold on.
childhood that's not too clear that I want to get some
A lot of
confirmation
stuff in my
on.
childhood isn't clear. Yeah, but if I can go through and if I can go through and revisit, if I can go through and re-see what I saw as a baby, because we don't remember those.
oh
Those
yeah,
things,
yeah.
You know what I'm
I have
saying?
memories as early as 2.
Yeah,
but all
Like
that
very
all,
vivid memories.
But those memories aren't as vivid as we think.
they're not as sharp
because
as
we
Yeah.
True.
because we change our
Little
memories to
distorted.
what we think they are. I mean,
That is true.
Our
Yeah.
memories from like a certain point in time, like when we're like 4, 5, 6.
Depending on how traumatic it might have been too for you.
Our
Yeah,
memories
I've
are-
definitely
yeah.
missed
not
some
just the
years,
traumatic
too.
part of it, but all the stories surrounding it is what we shape in our mind. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like your
Yeah.
mom might have a story about you that you vaguely remember, but because she tells it this way, you see it this way.
Yeah.
But that's not exactly how it
True,
happened. You know what I'm
true, true,
saying?
Your memory is
True.
just a rough
'Cause it's
interpretation of
memories.
what happened.
Exactly.
What would a memory look like in physical form? Is it the... Because that's the thing that I'm confused about. So it's like, when you're talking to yourself, you're talking in your voice.
Yeah.
In your head.
Right.
So my memories, if I'm reliving a memory in my head, I'm pretty much talking in my voice. I'm kind of narrating the story in my head. Is that what comes out?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it's
Like,
not gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be from your perspective, but
how
I
is
don't
that-
know
how's
how
that
is it gonna look.
Yeah,
Like it's
how's
gonna
that
look
gonna
like
look-
through my
yeah.
eyes.
Yeah,
Is it gonna be the way it
exactly.
is in my head, where it's like more chaotic? I could change the color of a car in my head.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if I see that yet. I might not. I don't know how we could project that.
Even on base
Yeah,
level 1,
yeah.
though, what is that? Like, what is me downloading a memory? What am I gonna? Is it something I'm seeing?
Is it something I'm hearing? Right. What does
What
that
is
mean?
it? Yeah,
memory
what is
is
it? Yeah.
not
It
something
might
that you can
be
even
like
touch.
on that episode of Black Mirror where they could literally rewind and like fast forward their memories. So it's like a storage. So like they had so like the dude was just like, let me see your memories on June 27th of this year. And she literally just stops and like her eyes like look like a screen and then it projects.
Whoa.
Like just out from her vision.
I think I might actually
And
start
he-
watching
and-
Black Mirror
and
now,
he
just
get- and
because
he
it
sees
seems more and more
everything.
real. Like,
It's very real.
Yeah.
as the years go on, everything that I remember when Black Mirror first came out, and everybody was like, "Yo, this is the future. This is a crazy concept." And then like we're 5 years later, and like multiple episodes are real life right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder what is like it's sort of like the chicken and the egg thing, where it's like
What came first?
yeah, because it's like science fiction has been sort of predicting what we later do, you know? So like in the 1960s, even in Star Trek shows, they had FaceTime, you know?
True.
And then
Yeah.
like now we have
The
FaceTime.
Jetsons.
And I think Dick Gregory had like a watch he could talk to,
Yeah.
people and stuff. We have Apple Watch now.
Yeah, and stuff like that. So it's like, if it wasn't for that, would we even think of that? You know? Or
Right.
did that inspire scientists? Or would we do that anyway?
Probably did inspire it.
Yeah.
See, yo, it kind of poses the question for me as well too. Where, especially watching plenty of science fiction stuff, is Elon Musk great for us, or is he?
I'm like,
or is he dangerous for us?
Yeah, I have no idea. You know, I
Because
barely know what
he's
does.
laying a foundation
Right.
down for a lot of the future stuff. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the science fiction Black Mirror episodes we've seen, Elon Musk is literally laying that foundation down.
Yeah.
And in certain aspects, he's been doing amazing. Like in certain aspects, I don't see any negative backlash in terms of the fully electric car, the Tesla. You know what I'm saying? Like I see zero backlash. But then we're talking chips now. We're talking projecting consciousness, talking downloading mirrors. AI is clearly on the way. We've seen plenty of robots showing emotions and all this other stuff that they're just projecting. They're just, you see on going viral on Instagram and stuff like that. But in what movie have we ever seen that AI didn't get smarter than us and it turned into a war between humans and AI?
Like every
when have we
science
never-
fiction movie has done that. The Matrix, The Terminator, like
That's what it is. That's what it is. And it's like, and when you hear the scientists talking about the development of it, how would it not get to that point?
Because they've already talked about like the Facebook robots back in the day who created their own language, were talking to each other in a way that we couldn't understand, so they shut them down.
oh,
Wait,
really?
what?
Shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened already.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, let me-
I didn't know that. That is
Oh, they get too
crazy.
smart.
I can confirm, but I'm pretty certain there was like a thing where they had robots that they developed, and they like kind of talk to themselves in a way that the scientists didn't understand. They shut it down.
There's so
So
many
I'll
movies
double
like
check
that.
that.
That's why I don't
I'll double
understand
check
why
that.
people
Yeah.
still do
But
that.
to your Elon Musk question, isn't that kind of the natural progression of a person who's changing the world? Like a person who actually
Long
like,
story short, there's no way to avoid it.
there's no way to avoid like, is this going to be good or bad? That just kind of proves that he's really pushing the boundaries.
He's pushing, bro.
He's pushing the
He's
boundaries.
pushing, bro.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know every project he do, but I know every time Elon pop out and the story catches my
Yeah.
attention,
Yeah.
I be like, you're doing a lot right now. Like, you're doing
Yeah.
a lot, bro.
Pushing
like,
You know, like we
Boundaries,
were
bro.
just fine. You know,
I
like we're
thought
doing
we
just
were
fine,
just
man.
fine, but then
We're
you
in the
like-
future. It's okay.
you're talking about putting chips in our brains. Like,
How do you even think like that? Is he like just an infant? He's just like a child inside.
Like that's super
that's the
villain
chicken and
type
egg.
shit.
I really think it is the movies that really assisted.
You know,
Yeah.
If the movies weren't there, but at the same time, the person who wrote the story or the movie, they thought of it. People were going to
Yeah.
think about it anyway
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the story had to come from somewhere.
yeah, because it came from like just creative writers, like
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
afraid
Some
of what
creative person
possibly
wrote it
could
anyway.
happen.
Yeah.
You know, and then scientists are like, "Yeah, that warning that they wrote, let's do that for real." And I'm like, "Did you hear what did
Right.
you?"
Because there's always, especially with advancing technology, there's always going to be a lot of positives to look at it.
Yeah,
Always.
yeah.
There's no.
It's pros and cons.
Yeah.
You know? But we just have to make sure the cons ain't look like stronger than the pros, you know? Because no matter what they create, the powers that be will always use it to their benefit. So we always have to keep that in mind. Okay, what is the catch? You know, like is our privacy at stake? Like
Yeah.
what's going on, you know?
How many people do we get like Elon Musk? Elon Musk would be, in really simplified version, a really famous inventor. Right?
Yeah.
He'd be a really famous inventor. Albert Einstein was a super famous inventor, like that people
Yeah,
that
yeah.
everybody followed.
Quantum physics and all that.
Nikola Tesla. That's who he named Tesla after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Who developed-
electricity,
who developed-
electricity, and
Yeah,
Like, I use
who
his
developed
work
the
at
was
work.
it Albert Einstein? Thomas Edison, who
Thomas
developed
Edison.
the filament in the light bulb.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
apparently now that like people are doing more history, they say a black scientist that
usual.
worked under him actually created the filament, but he took
course.
the credit. But whatever, we're not even going to get caught up on that
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. But he was famous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how often do we get these type of people?
Maybe that's what Elon Musk is today
That's
for
what I'm
us.
thinking. Yeah,
in
that's
a
what I'm
way,
thinking,
for
like,
better or for worse.
He'll probably be looked at, especially because he's not that old, especially
Yeah.
if he continues to like 80, 90 years old and he's
Yeah.
still pushing the button. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
think he
Like,
actually is. Now that you say that, I think he actually is that for our generation.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I
Yeah.
feel like we have a lot of inventors. They're just not getting a lot of the recognition that they
Yeah,
deserve.
how many-
Especially like in
and that's-
Africa.
That's the thing, yeah.
Like Nigerians been doing a lot.
Yeah.
There's like
Oh,
a
yeah,
kid
yeah,
over
yeah.
there somewhere in
Nigeria is
Africa that
going
like
crazy.
created something for like the medical field, and even in the article they didn't even say their name. You know what I
really?
mean? So it's just like it's not getting like recognition. Like people out here doing stuff.
Yeah,
They
I should
definitely-
have more of a touch on what happens in the world, honestly. But I feel like on our side of the hemisphere, our advances are way more. We're just like the Eastern Hemisphere. They make more like medical advances, it seems, than we do
Yeah,
here. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
They're great for, like,
Without
med-
question.
I just think
medicine.
about Asian countries and
We've
like how far
perfectly-
their
we've
technology
perfectly,
is and stuff.
commercialized everything.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
We push the button on
Half-assed
stuff, but
everything,
we've
too.
definitely commercialized it. We've shown everybody off the other world, especially medicine, like you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Like Western medicine, everybody knows that Eastern medicine or Asian medicine is
better.
clearly
It's better.
more superior
Yeah,
and
yeah,
better
yeah.
and everything else. But that ain't gonna make you the most money when you healing everybody.
Facts.
So they always have to half-ass the progress.
Yeah,
You know, they
yeah,
always
yeah.
have to
We
keep
got to
it-
make sure we got to keep you on this pill.
Well
that's
enough.
This pill is gonna keep you alive,
Yeah.
because I mean they literally they're out here. The HIV thing or the AIDS thing is what blows my mind. Every time we talk about
Yeah.
medical advances,
Yeah.
I'm like, they really out here making AIDS and HIV to where it's so suppressed it won't even show up on a damn test. That is crazy to me, bro. That is crazy to me
They created
because
it and they can cure it.
because
Yeah,
growing
they can
up,
cure everything, possibly.
growing up, it killed you.
Yeah.
Period. It's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
in the 80s and the 90s, it killed you.
Yeah. How is it that we're in the 21st century is 2022 and people still like just have this notion that, hey, I mean, they still haven't found a cure for cancer. I mean, it's hard. I mean, you know.
That's a whole fact.
I mean,
Yes.
they've been, how long have it, like nobody's ever checked in with them and say like, hey,
Cancer
how's,
makes too much money.
how's the search going?
Chemotherapy.
Big Pharma makes too much money off of.
Yeah, I know that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
answer. That's the
So
real
they can't
answer, but
get
it's
it- they
like,
can't.
we just have like this, like nobody like brings it up. Like
Right.
it just in bigger spaces. Like nobody's just like, Yeah, like how's the
Like
search
Magic
going?
Johnson. Nigga, you should have been dead.
Stop.
Yeah. My man Magic
we know
Johnson.
you got the cure.
But there's a whole conspiracy with him that he never had it to begin with. He had some other scandal that was about to break, and
He broke it with that.
That was the
like,
alternative.
pretty much, yeah.
That must have been a hell of a scandal.
No, so pretty much on some Illuminati, I think it was like a hell of a scandal. Now I don't know any of this for a fact, and that's another thing we could talk about the Tasha K and Cardi B case.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, us creators, especially us on these mics, we gotta be careful what we say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we do say something about these people, we need to go ahead and make sure
Speculation.
our sources are in
Allegedly,
there. Allegedly ain't gonna save you.
Yeah, it ain't gonna
Sources
save
is
you,
the
but
best route
sources
to
is
go.
the best route.
Yeah.
I know.
So
I
if
know.
we say so, Liz, I have no idea what I'm
Or
talking
also,
about.
or also
Or
just
preface
saying
with
that,
that.
just prefacing
Yeah,
that is what I
preface
mean.
with
Yeah,
that. Like, I don't have
yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
just speculation.
I have no idea what I'm telling right now. I am
Yeah.
actually a little intoxicated too. But I heard that the story it was something about him and a white girl. I don't know if the white girl was underage, but it would have been some huge hit to his career because he was that guy, Magic Johnson. So instead of that coming out, they needed him to be the spokesperson for AIDS, pretty much. And because if somebody like Magic, the most powerful man, getting championships with the Lakers can get it, then it's not. I think it made it realer for people to slow down the spread or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
All that could be completely
Yeah,
wrong,
it could
but
be. I mean, but
that's what you.
That's the internet, though,
you know
bro.
what I'm talking about. But yeah, so
Yeah.
some people are saying that there's a conspiracy that he never had it to begin with. It was just something he put on himself
Yeah.
to avoid something else being put on him.
Yeah.
That would have painted him in a worse negative light.
Yeah. It's like, hey, look, anything could be possible. You know?
Right.
Like, especially like.
That's the thing, man. The internet is like, what do you even believe, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
That's
do
why you have to take like everything with a grain of salt until you have like
Yeah.
facts like in your hands.
I was
you
trying
know?
to look up some information about the Elon Musk thing too, but I think I heard something about him building some sort of underground tunnel as well. Like some sort of like talking about pushing boundaries. I think he's doing like a tunnel from LA to New York or something like that. That's supposed to like increase the travel time. I don't know if that's going to be a real thing.
Like
I
a
just
train or
talk about the
something?
internet and stuff
Oh,
like
like
that.
a bullet train,
Yeah,
but an
essentially.
underground bullet
Something like
train
that,
that'll
yeah.
go
Yeah.
from East Coast to West Coast.
Something like that.
Isn't he trying to build like a hotel in space too?
I think
Right.
so.
He's trying to do so much.
At this point, somebody can say anything about Elon Musk.
Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
saying like by like
I don't believe it. Yeah, that's
2025 or like 2027, they should be able to you should be able to go to like space and stay.
Yeah.
What did he start with? Where did he
I
even
don't know.
get all this
He's
money?
rich. He was born rich. His family was
Oh,
rich.
really?
He's from South Africa. They always had money.
They probably had like royal money too.
He in an
like-
interview he said he had so much money like he could see money busting out the safe that they had. Type
What?
Whoa.
Shit. Yeah.
They probably had gold bricks in there, all type of
So
stuff.
they've
You know,
always
like
had money.
like just they had stuff that was just so valuable from history. Probably.
yeah, he
That's
never
what- yeah.
wanted for nothing ever.
He was on SNL at some point, right? I think he was.
I don't know.
Yeah, like last year or the year before, like he was on SNL, and everybody said it was like a poor job because he has no.
No personality.
He wasn't good at the humor.
He was
and
on
all
Joe
that stuff,
Rogan, smoking that blunt, looking crazy.
but- Oh, really?
Yeah, he was. He was.
What
Looking
was that? Was
cra-
his first time or something?
I don't think it was his first time, but he was just like smoking with Joe Rogan. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's already a huge platform, but
He was just making it look awkward.
looking weird. Yeah, just look awkward. Just
Maybe he's not human himself. Is this how humans smoke?
y'all think aliens on the Earth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Without question.
Why
right?
not?
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like the
don't-
ocean is a complete
A lot of people say
other
that.
Oh yeah, we don't even know what's
other
at the bottom
planet.
for real, for real.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah.
And there's so many things
Yeah.
like I man,
Octopus.
man, I'll tell you, TikTok done showed me some stuff, man.